Hi, Canastota. I'm Sean Passetta, Superintendent of Canastota Central Schools, and this is the weekly video update for Friday, June 3rd. Well, as we arrive in the month of June, in the home stretch of the 21-22 school year, obviously all kinds of activities and noteworthy events and things to bring you up to date on. So I'd like to start by mentioning something that we talked a little bit about last week on the heels of the Texas school shooting. Since our last update, a number of things have happened. Number one, we issued the school district and the Village of Canastota and Canastota Police Department had issued a joint statement updating the Canastota community on the things that we have been involved with and working on, not just since the unfortunate incident in Texas, but certainly all year and even before this year. I've been working on a number of things to make sure that our school facility is as safe as it can possibly be. So I would encourage people, if you haven't already seen that press release, that announcement, it's on our website. It's on the Village's website. It's on our Facebook. And actually, our media release was covered earlier today on Channel 9 News. So hopefully that updated people on the types of things that the school is involved with. We really classify a lot of the work surrounding school security around three areas. One is our facilities, and certainly our updates with our capital project is one way that we've worked to enhance numerous security features in our facility. That work was already underway really over the last several years, and that work is being done now. Second area is training. We've been involved with intensive active shooter training and certainly working on various types of drills for different safety scenarios with our staff and students in an ongoing way that will continue. And then finally, third area is preventative services that can head off these types of issues. And so we talked a lot about, and it was also mentioned in our press release, things like our added social worker and guidance counselors and our involvement with Connected Community Schools. So again, we just want to reinforce the fact that our school district has been paying attention to something as important as safety long before the incident in Texas. We want to reassure our families that that's something that we'll always continue to work on. And certainly if people have questions or concerns, they can always get in touch with any of our building offices or my office here at the district office. But we appreciate all of the work, certainly all of the assistance that we've got from the village. So, thank you to Mayor Warner and Sergeant Barton and Village Administrator Ryan for all of their work and partnering with us and making sure our school is a safe place to be. Want to really focus a lot of our attention on some of the great things that are happening that are celebratory. Not only are we closing into the marquee event of the school year, graduation, coming up in just 3 weeks from today, but there are numerous events from end of year concerts to as our athletic seasons are wrapping up, competition, but we have a number of award ceremonies, too many really to mention, and I don't want to make the mistake of missing any in my comments. I would encourage people to regularly look at our website and pay close attention to those updates that are coming out from the buildings, because there are many events that are happening, exciting events. It's great in that, unlike the last couple of years, we're actually able to have relatively normal events. We're very pleased that COVID has greatly reduced, and actually our region is one of the lowest transmission rates in the state at this point. So we're very pleased with that. Speaking of COVID, though, we still have a very large supply of COVID tests. If that can be of help to any of our families, we do still have a large allotment of those tests. We'll be having those available at the various events at the end of the year you can certainly contact any of our offices or nurses' offices if you're needing to access any type of or if you would like to access a rapid COVID test. So we'd be glad to share those with you. And we have continued to receive numerous shipments from the state. And as long as we continue to get those shipments, we'll certainly want to pass them along to our school community. Really want to thank members of our Parent Advisory Council for all the work that they've put in. We've had a great group of people working on some real, I think, exciting events coming up. We have a big announcement probably coming in the next week or two of a big community event that will be coming in August. Something exciting that will be coming up, more details to follow. Our next Parent Advisory Committee is scheduled for Thursday, June 16th. Again, that's Thursday, June 16th, 5:30 p.m. in the high school library. So if you haven't had a chance to join us yet, certainly welcome to do so. We'd love to add more membership to the group. Certainly plenty of work for the big project that we're working on, this big community celebration coming up. And speaking of community celebrations, very exciting that Canastota is going to be a focal point of national attention this coming week with the International Boxing Hall of Fame inductions. Exciting in that we have students participating in numerous aspects of that really almost week-long celebration next week, from our ambassador program to our music students participating. And so we're just really looking forward to that event. It's a celebration not only of the sport of boxing, but it's the sport of boxing, but it's a celebration of Canastota, the history of Canastota, and one of the things that makes it such a unique and special place. So looking forward to seeing everybody next week. Excited to see the Nate race back. Maybe I'll see a lot of you out on the race course, and hope everybody has a great weekend here this first weekend in June, and go Raiders.